I got to start off with a smile. That's what I do every single day that I come on here to educate. Okay. I just rhymed. I got bars a little bit. Listen, it's Real Estate Tuesday, people. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. Hopefully, you've had a great start of your day. Like I tell my students, it's a great day to have a great day. Every single day you put your feet on the ground is a great day. So we're not going to be before you long as I have a meeting. So I wanted to come on here to talk about how debt payoff can get you to your dreams of home ownership. So let's talk about it. If you don't know who I am, my name is Toria Howard. I am a middle school educator here I'm in Dearborn, but in the Detroit area. And I am a real estate professional and financial literacy educator. So I'm here to, I educate children and also educate adults. So, I wear many hats, but my whole purpose is to educate. So that's what I do. And my passion is real estate. I love real estate. And I want to show more people, how to acquire real estate and be able to structure their finances so they can win. Because everybody's up in arms about, the interest rates. And if you know how to pay your bills, interest rates won't be a problem. And you just have to know what to do, right? So I'm gonna set this 10-minute timer because I got I got 10 minutes to go through this. So here we go. Like I said, drop a 1 in the comments if you're watching this live. Drop a 2 if you're new to my live, and drop a 3 if you're watching the replay. And I really appreciate it. Like, comment, and share. Let me get some energy. Let me know that you're here with me. So let me just say this. A lot of people, when they hear debt, it's scary. It's a scary word. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to really deal with it. But there is credit card debt is in the trillions right now. And it's crazy. But it's ways that you can do it with the money that you already have. You just have to learn how to make your money work for you, right? So, in a sense, I tell people that I work with, my clients and everything, how important debt payoff is when it comes to real estate. Your debt to income ratio is a factor, and you have to be able to pay down your debt in order to get the best deal, right? So this is on the personal side. Of course, on the investor side, it'll be good debt because it's an income producing property, but that's another topic for a different day. So when you're on the personal side and you buy your personal residence, you want your debt as low as possible so that you can qualify for more, but you don't have to take more. You just want to be able to get the better deal. So that is coupling with paying down your debt. So debt reduction for financial stability. That's what you're looking for. You want financial stability. It's not about financial freedom and all that. You want financial stability. You want your foundation to be solid. So reducing your debt is a crucial step to home ownership because, like I said, that debt to income ratio is crucial. So usually when you have a higher credit score, if you have a 740 or higher, they'll take more debt. And if you have good debt, so you have good debt is when you have debt that's attached to income. If it's producing income and it's still, you have a loan on it, then that's considered good debt. So you can have higher debts. But if you have a lot of, things that you're just paying on and it's not paying you back, that is called bad debt a lot of times, especially if you're, over your head or under the water or however you want to put it. So you need to eliminate those debts. Now, student loan debts, a lot of loan officers and mortgage brokers are not really looking at the student loan debts because people are starting to pay them back, but there's ways you can get around that. I'm not going to discuss it on here, but if you become a client, I can show you and tell you what a mortgage broker told me that you can do to make the student loans not really matter. You just got to do a little something, with your loan servicer for the moment. And then once you get the house, you go back to it. So, but a lot of them are not looking at the student loan debt because a lot of people are still not paying on it. They're in deferment. So if they're in deferment, then it's not looked at. If you have a payment plan on it, then it's counted. Okay. So make sure that you understand the difference. If you're in deferment, it's good to go ahead and work on getting that house while it's in deferment, because that debt is not going to count. If you have something that you have a loan on and it's making money for you, then yes, it's going to be considered, but the income is also going to be considered because you are making income off of that debt. So that's going to reduce it. So if you have a high car loan, if you have high credit card debt, I talked about how you can, the same thing I talked about with your car loan, the same thing that you can do with your credit card debt. Now, your car loan is a installment loan. I do too. You winning all the money. Give me some money, Ronnie. Um, and your credit cards are your revolving debt. So you need to make sure that you have those trade lines. You have to have revolving and you have to have installment. So a lot of mortgage brokers are accepting at least 4, but it's good to have 6. And you just have a good mix, but you have to have 40% of your debt to income ratio. That's if your credit score is lower than that 700 mark, like 740 mark. They might let you edge with the 700, but a lot of times, if you are like at the 680, 690, 700, you're still at the 40%. So the higher your credit score, the more debt you can have. And then, of course, usually, your income comes into factor. So just make sure that you are understanding that. Another thing is debt payoff while you're trying to buy a home it improves your credit score. I mean, you have to learn how to pay off your credit cards, though, and your debt in order for you to see that boost. Your credit cards are on an algorithm, and you have to understand that your credit cards are on an algorithm. They work on how you pay, and they report on how you pay. So you need to understand what's your reporting date, what's your statement date, and what is your due date. Those are 3 different dates that you have on your credit card statements. And your reporting date is when they report to the credit reporting agencies like TransUnion, Experian, Equifax. So you need to know that date. Call your credit card companies; they should be able to tell you. But if I will hang up and call somebody else and call back, and then somebody should tell you. But know your interest rate. Know how much you're getting charged either daily or monthly. Then you'll know how much extra you need to pay. I usually double that if you're trying to do it faster. You might have to do a little sacrificing for a little bit to get what you want, but that's just what it is, right? And your statement date, usually you'll be able to figure out what your reporting date is based on your statement date, because it's usually 2 to 3 days after your statement date. So your statement date is say like March 1st to April 1st. And in between that time period is when you're supposed to pay your bill, your April bill. That's what I'm saying. Your April bill should be paid between that March 1st and that April 1st. And that should be your April bill, paying that before 2 or 3 days before that ending of that cycle. And then you'll see a climb in your credit score. And use the avalanche method or the snowball method. If you are disciplined enough to start with the highest interest, highest account that has the highest balance, and then you double that payment and you roll it down, do it like that. If you too scary and you want to start with the smallest debt, or you can't do it, then you start at the bottom and you roll it up. And the more that you roll it up, the faster you take. That approach to me takes longer depending on what you want to do and how disciplined you want to be. So lastly, it enhances your buying power. So reducing your debt increases your buying power by enabling you to have more significant home purchase or better loan terms. That's what you want. You want the better deal. But don't worry about that, because you can learn how to pay down your interest rate by getting your mortgage. Now, your mortgage can help you increase your credit score as well. So don't be afraid to get that mortgage. I know. The interest rates, they're trying to scare you away because they're buying property. They're buying single family homes. So why not you? And you can use that single family home as leverage, but you have to enhance your buying power by paying off your debt. So you illustrate by lowering your existing debt can improve your debt to income ratio, like I was saying before, making it easier for you to qualify for the loan. The lower your debt, the better it looks. You're not looking like a risky borrower. You're not looking like a spender. You're not looking like you're all over the place. So that's what you're looking for. So all in all, to understand what I'm saying, to debt payoff can enhance your dream of home ownership. It gives you financial stability, it improves your credit score, and it enhances your buying power. Those are the most three important things that you want to do when you're talking about buying your home. So if you're ready to turn your home ownership dreams into a reality, don't let debt hold you back, though. That's the thing, because it's not going to hold you back if you let it hold you back. So reach out to me today and we can kickstart this. Let's kickstart this today towards your debt freedom, your home ownership dreams. DM me to know how to get started, because I want to help you be able to become a homeowner. And I can help you all across the United States. So just understand, and I have realtors in my phone all across the United States. I network with realtors all the time. I have people from the West Coast to, the Southwest, to the South, to the East, to the Midwest. And I even have somebody in Colorado. I don't know nobody in Wyoming, Montana, but listen, if you need it, I will find it. Understand that. So I bid you adieu. I hope this was great for you. Let me know in the comments. Like, share it with somebody as you feel who wants to be a homeowner and they want to be able to understand how to do the things that they need to do to be able to become that. So, home ownership is, it's not everybody's dream, but if it's your dream, reach out to me and I will definitely point you in the right direction and get you a plan that will definitely lead you to home ownership. We get to the closing table. We closing. My time is up. So I bid you adieu, and I'll see you in these social media streets. Have a blessed day.